Why, hello.
Hello,
We
welcome.
welcome to the fifth annual Esther Day virtual party. What is the Esther Day virtual party?
It's super fun. Tell you
Yeah.
that much for free. Tell you that
It's a
much.
celebration of love, friendship, and community. It's when you appreciate the people that you love in your life that aren't just your loved ones, aren't just not just the non-platonic love, but the friends and family love.
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely. Yeah, it's like Valentine's Day, but for all those other kinds of love.
yes. You know what? I love you.
I love you.
I love you platonically and non-platonically.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, we should probably say who we are. I'm Craig.
I'm Chyna. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We
Nice to
we
meet
are
you.
apparently love experts, as the screen says.
Yeah, we are.
Can we change that to Esther Day power couple? That would be
I feel like that's a bold statement. We are so happy you guys can join us. It's going to be really, really fun. I was going to say evening, afternoon.
Yes,
It's
after it's after
afternoon
we
right
have
now.
yeah. What are we gonna do after this?
I'll probably take a nap.
Yeah, yeah. That's very exciting for me. Okay, so we have a lot. We have a bunch of guests. We have a bunch of stuff we're gonna do, but there's a few items on the docket to mention.
We gotta, do some housekeeping
Yes,
here.
yes. So unfortunately, Brian Moss can't make it.
Brian Ross.
Brian Ross. I know someone else named Brian Moss. Yeah, Brian Ross.
Who also can't make
Yeah,
it.
he can't make it either. Yeah, Brian Ross can't make it. I was worried I was going to say that, and I did. Yeah, Brian Ross, because he had a last-minute work emergency that required travel. But we hope to have him in the future for another Esther Day.
Yeah.
But we also who do we have? We have
We have an awesome lineup. We are going to be doing some art
Yes.
with Sarah Urist Green.
mhm,
We're going to talk to the Earl family, Lori and Wayne, and some of Esther's siblings. And then, of course, John Green is going to be here
Yeah.
doing Question Tuesday.
Yeah.
Although I checked my calendar this morning and it is Sunday. Do you think he knows that?
Is it legal? Is it legal to do a Question Tuesday on Sunday?
I don't know. Someone should tell him.
Please.
He's going to be so embarrassed.
Someone call your senator, your alderman.
Mhm.
Someone ask them if it's legal to do a Question Tuesday on Sunday. We also have a raffle going on.
Yeah.
It's still going on. There's about 20 minutes left of the raffle, I believe.
I hope I win.
Did you enter the raffle?
No, but maybe I will when someone's talking.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
the moderators are going to put the link for the raffle down in the chat and you can grab your tickets. There's a couple of different awesome prizes, including a t-shirt from the first ever This Star Won't Go Out fundraiser, designed by a member of Catitude. And there are 3 She Changed the World books by Karen Hallion.
Yes.
And
One-of-a-kind artwork created live. It's going to be created right here on this live stream by Sarah Urist Green during the Esther Day art assignment, which we're going to have later.
yeah,
That requires some supplies, though.
yes.
A pencil, a good pen or marker. So if you're not sure if it's good or not, just tweet me a picture. I'll let you know if it's good or not.
Yeah.
Uh,
Pen expert.
yeah, at one of the places.
And then you're gonna need some scratch paper and
Yeah.
like a heavier, like a thicker cardstocky type piece of paper also. I have no idea what we're gonna make, but I am pumped.
I am pumped to make it
So excited.
make it badly. I'm just not good at stuff like that usually.
Whoa,
but,
whoa.
yeah.
Clearly you haven't read Sarah's book.
Well,
We'll talk about it later.
okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, so now,
To kick things off,
yeah,
we're gonna talk to Esther's parents.
yeah,
Lori and Wayne and some other members of her family. We're so happy they can join us.
yes. So, hello.
Hello.
Are we here?
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Happy Esther Day.
Hello, power couple and children.
Here, well, we're going to turn this and, yeah, let them say hi to the boys for a minute.
Happy yesterday.
Happy Esther Day.
Happy yesterday.
Happy
yesterday.
We're all in here, but our couch is not long enough for all of us.
That's
It's Abby.
And then Abby, and that is our newest grandchild, Loic. And next
Oh.
to Loic is Ori. And Aya's there hiding somewhere probably. Is she building Legos? You're muted.
You're muted.
Okay, I figured it out. Hi.
They're at a Lego convention for everyone in the chat who's watching. At a fun Lego
Yeah,
That
convention.
is
we're at a
awesome.
Lego convention, so we're hiding in the car to come on here for a bit.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, happy yesterday, everyone. We're so happy to be here with you
Yes.
today and happy that you're here with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming.
Okay. All right. What?
Not back up yet.
Okay.
So I think
Oh, no.
Yeah.
you're
I think now we're gonna go over to Sarah, your screen. She is, if you're not familiar, which you probably are,
Mm-hmm.
she is an artist, a curator. She's the host of the Art Assignment. She's the host of a PBS and Complexly series. That's the Art Assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And she is a person that believes that everyone is an artist and everyone is capable of making art. And she's awesome. And
Yeah.
she's here.
And she's a really cool lady.
She's gonna make us do some art.
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. You can hear me okay? I'm
Yeah.
good. Okay. Well, hello and happy Esther Day to everyone. I am coming to you from a hotel room in San Luis Obispo, California. John and I are here, as you can see from my my lower third, that he is also here, but I'm gonna let him stay off screen for a minute while we get started. So to me, there is no better way to express your love, be it romantic or platonic, than to make art for someone. Okay. And it could be for absolutely anyone. But we'll get into that in a second. The first thing, find any piece of paper around you. I think China said scratch paper, but that just means anything you have around. Like in our hotel room, there was a little pad of paper. You can use some old mail. You can use the back of an envelope. And yes, do get a pencil, and if you don't have a pencil, any sort of writing implement is fine. So the idea of a pencil is just that it's less intimidating, it's less permanent. You're more likely to be okay drawing for a minute. But our assignment today, and yes, thank you for filling in the chat. I am the creator of the series, The Art Assignment, which ran from 2014 through 2020. And it's still all there and it's evergreen. And we have all sorts of great assignments on YouTube that are based off of the work of living, breathing artists who came up with assignments for you. But this is one that we came up with just for today. And it is called Just for Yesterday. And it's called Draw Your Love Language. So what we're going to do, art assigner. Yes, great. I love this. It's exciting as a presenter to see your title change all the time. So what we're going to do is you are going to doodle, which I know you can do. You may not have doodled in a while, but even if you just occasionally doodle to test to see if your pen is working, it can be that sort of thing too. But the idea is to draw, let me see. I thought about how I was going to say this, so I might as well reference the thought through thing. Okay, you are going to doodle on your piece of paper, on your scratch paper, to figure out some sort of symbol that embodies how you express or receive love without using words or letters. Okay? This sounds hard. It can be shapes, it can be, it can be symbols really. And so yes, it could include a heart and you might start there, but what's a not heart? It could be really a squiggle and it could really be anything at all. But what we're going to start with, and now John,
I'm on.
you need to come. You're back. John, everybody, John Green is here.
Hello. Hi,
It's a
everybody.
grand entrance.
Thank you. It's very grand.
Okay, and I found this pencil
Thank
in
you.
our hotel. It's really nice. It's nice
Oh, yeah,
red
it's
with a
beautiful.
red eraser.
Yeah.
So, how are you nervous about this?
A little bit, just
We're gonna
because
share a piece of
it's
paper.
hard to know exactly how to. It's like the old problem that Agnes Martin set for herself. Not how do you draw a symbol of innocence like a lamb? How do you draw innocence itself?
Right.
And of course, that's very challenging. So how do I draw how I give and
Yeah.
receive love?
Yeah.
Is it
And-
two drawings? Is one for how I give
Well,
and one
let's
for
just
how I
get
receive?
started.
Okay, let's
As
just
we're
start.
talking. We talk,
Okay.
but maybe I'm gonna start with the heart, but I'm gonna go from there. But also maybe as you're doodling, think about someone that you would like to express love for.
Yeah, especially somebody non-romantic.
Yeah, someone you just, maybe it's a new friend who you're hoping to start to spend more time with. Maybe it's an old friend you haven't reached out to in a long time because
Yeah.
you're not good at keeping in touch, which I'm not great at keeping in touch.
I hear ya.
But this idea is we're gonna challenge yourself to make 10 symbols. Okay?
Okay.
So you're doing one.
I'm doing one.
Okay, that's good one.
Great. Now I have to do
Now
another.
do more. So
Okay.
they can be little, like I started with an easy one and now I'm doing a kind of weirdo one. And then I'm gonna go from there. But let's make 10 little, they could be a squiggle. They could
And these are
be,
all how we express and feel love.
yes, something that feels, or if that feels too confining
I
for
like
you,
it. No,
you
I
like
don't think
it?
it's confining at all.
Okay.
I think it's quite
Now,
lovely.
how you
Literally.
express love, does it always have to be smooth lines? Like, is it like organic, roundy shapes?
Yeah.
This one looks kind of like a planet.
I'm doing one that's just circles around a big circle.
Right.
We have a artwork in our home called Big Little, which is three small shapes looking at a big shape. And I'm reminded of that. Sometimes that's how love feels for me.
Right. Sorry, I'm not talking.
No, you're making art.
Yeah.
We can be
Hard to
doing both at
do,
the same
yeah.
time. Especially now that we have to make 10 artworks.
10 doodles, okay?
Yeah, but I mean, for me, like my doodles tend to be highly involved.
One approach you can take if this is feeling weird and awkward
It's not.
is,
I think people are loving it.
well, I'm glad that you feel that way.
Yeah.
One approach you can take is to say like I'm going to put my pencil down and I'm going to just keep it down and like until I've kept making marks until it feels right and it's over.
I'm also reminded of like the groups of people I love, like the
Right.
guys that I share an annual camping trip with, or all those people who those
Right.
are the people who it's hardest for me to reach out and say I love you to.
Right. Why?
Well, I think it's hard because it's guys. Guys
Right.
struggle with that a little bit. But also just like there's this social pressure to that I love you is a big deal. And I kind of like the idea of breaking that down a little bit and saying like, no, like hearing from your friends that they love you is actually really important
Yeah.
and normal.
So the idea is, let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
3, 4,
6, 7,
5,
8,
6.
9, 10.
You have 10. Oh,
Yeah.
your 10 are beautiful. Well,
Yours are very good too.
Thank
Yours are
you.
very
But
good
yours
too.
yours are gorgeous.
So keep going, keep going. And the idea is that then I brought like a piece of cardstock for
Yeah.
each of us. I brought one for you.
Thank you.
But again, this could be just any type of paper. And really, if you just have printer paper, it's okay, really.
Okay.
But whatever you have, something that you can fold to make a card. Okay. So now you don't have to decide who you're going to send this card.
Yeah.
But I know that I'm going to send this card to one of you.
Oh,
And I think because isn't that right?
great.
Yes.
Great.
I'm going to send this card to one of you. And I even have an envelope ready with a stamp. And do you want to give your art away too?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the idea is that you are making a card for someone.
Wonderful.
And to me, the card making really is my love language.
Oh, it is.
To me, making a card for someone, and I force our kids to do it,
Yes.
not all the time, but to me, it like really doesn't take any longer than buying a card. It really doesn't, as long as,
Right.
and you don't have to leave your house. And then you give it to them
Big
and
advantage.
they feel special. And oftentimes you don't even need a gift,
Right.
So I'm going to show, wait, no, you didn't wait for the assignment.
I just was doodling.
Yes. So the idea is that you pick one of your doodles. Okay.
Oh,
Here
I
are
did wait
mine.
for the assignment because I'm doing exactly what I was supposed to do.
No,
Oh, okay.
you don't know what
Pick
the
one
assignment
of-
is.
You pick one of your doodles.
You pick one of your doodles and then you are going to make it small and repeat it over and over on the front of your card. Okay.
Hmm.
So if it was a heart, say you picked a heart, I would then go and repeat my symbol. I'm going to do a grid, but you could just fill it all. Okay. Do you see
Okay.
what I mean?
I see what you
So
mean.
John just went ahead and made this,
I made a big one, which
But,
was my
you know-
mistake.
but you know what?
Yeah.
You have an eraser. And I did bring an extra. Look at that.
You brought an extra, so that's what.
Um, so then if you're going to do that one, then you're
Yeah.
going to make it over and over.
Okay.
And that's more of, this is actually drawn from your favorite way to make art, which
Yeah.
is in repetition.
I would do love a repetition.
Yes. So I think, and the thing about this is every single one doesn't have to be exactly the same. All right. So, yeah, John's love language is Saturn. So, and the reason why we're starting with a pencil, and you can keep it as a pencil, but I also brought like a black marker or like a thin Sharpie, or you can use a big Sharpie, and I'm going to make mine in that color. So, I hope is anyone confused, or do I need, oh, I don't know. Oh, crud. I don't know if I can recreate things over and over. I think you can. Honestly, if you want to make one big one, it is okay.
Yeah, look,
Art-
mine aren't perfect or anything.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try, where am I starting? I like this one because I don't know where it starts and finishes. Oh, I see.
Which one are you doing from your collection?
I'm doing this, so
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know why I like it, but
Yeah.
I just do.
I'll be honest, it's not my personal favorite.
Well, which one is your personal favorite? You like that one?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
interconnectedness.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so now, and you know what?
So this whole time, this was a practice to get us making cards for people.
Yes.
I love it.
But oftentimes, like, especially with our kids, I know, like, if I tell them, okay, you need to make a card for your grandmother for their birthday, they're
Mhm.
like, oh, what do I do? And I'm like, well, so this just gives you something to do, you
Right.
know?
Right, that's what an art assignment is ultimately.
Yeah, it's just something to
Just
get
like
you
gives you a little
started.
prompt, get you started.
Yeah. And so, here we go. All right.
Oh, and in the repetition, it's changing for me and
Yeah,
becoming
mine
interesting.
too. And so I think you should embrace that.
Yeah, it's looking less like Saturn and more like intersecting circles.
Well, and like you can kind of get better or worse at executing it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I'm digging it.
I'm getting both
The
better
more-
and worse.
Yeah. I hope everybody's doing okay. But
This
you
is
know
fun.
what? This is so relaxing. Aren't you
I wouldn't go
relaxed?
that far, but it is very fun.
Yeah. But I think this is a wonderful way to honor and think about Esther. She was
Yeah,
such a thoughtful person.
and to think about the way we experience, give, and feel love
Mm-hmm.
through this sort of non-linguistic means.
Yeah, so here's how mine's coming along. It looks kind of like a letter, but I'm gonna keep going with this. And like I think I may go in and add some other colors or maybe some pencil or I'm gonna make it good. And then the idea is you you keep going, you make your card You make it, and then once you feel good about it, you can, if you know right now who you want to send it to, write them a quick note. Don't overthink it. And put it in the mail tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't quite know who it's for yet, then finish the card today. Okay. Just finish the card and then keep it in your drawer or where you keep stamps. If
Yeah.
doesn't everybody still have to snail mail something?
Occasionally.
Yeah. So, and then the next time you need a card, or once you think of somebody you want to give it to, give it to them, send it to them. But not all of us are stamp owners. Well, that's true, but it's not, I don't think
You
it's
can
that.
also, I'll throw this out, if you really dislike interacting with the postal service, you can take a picture of the card and text it. It's
You-
not as good in my opinion,
Okay,
but you can do that.
I'll allow
For the
it.
young people.
I'll allow it, but I don't love it.
Okay, well, the
just love
young
it.
people, what if the young people don't, post is way better, Gia
Yeah.
says, and Gia's right.
Uh-huh.
But I think in general, if you want to impress your mail person, this is the way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
your mail person's going to be shocked to see that little turn up
well,
on the arrow.
you know what? You could also give it to your mail person.
Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Mail people don't get enough mail.
Yeah.
They don't get enough nice letters.
Or they may during holidays.
Yeah,
But
but it's nice. It's a nice year-long thing to do.
maybe you give it to your neighbor.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you drop it off. You hand deliver. There
Oh,
we
you
go.
can always hand deliver it.
Hand deliver. Maybe you leave it somewhere in a public place for anyone who comes across it.
Maybe.
And you just write on the envelope for
For you.
you. There we go. What do you think about that?
That's pretty good, Sarah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Who are you going to give yours to?
I'm going to give mine to a random person who
Oh, that's right.
wins the lottery.
That's right. So, yeah,
my plan.
I don't know how it's happening, but I trust that the organizers of this fine event.
Oh,
Well,
Michelle's got
Yeah, Michelle's got this in the bag. Absolutely no problem. So here we go. I don't know how much time we have. So I'm just gonna keep making art and chatting.
that. And then Craig will
And
come back
then
at some point
Craig,
and instruct us.
you cut us off when it's time, okay? And I really wish we could see other people's art. So if you do make something cool that you like,
Yeah,
um,
take a picture of it.
take a picture of it and share it with us.
Yeah.
You can share it with the art assignment on Instagram, or what's yours?
John Green writes books.
John Green writes books, or This Star Won't Go Out.
Yeah, tag this star
Yeah,
won't go out. That's what you should really
That's what
do.
you should do. Don't tag me, or tag all of us.
Tag all of us.
Don't leave anyone out.
This is what mine's looking like so far.
Ooh, I like it. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, and I'm just going to kind of drift off into this corner.
And do you want it? Are you going to keep it pencil?
Yeah.
The other thing you can do, tag it Esther Day 2025.
There we go.
Yes, absolutely.
Good job, Moira.
Yeah, the other thing that's cool with pencil, if you want to do, is you could smudge it.
Let me see.
I don't know if you want to.
I won't smudge very much.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it is smudging a little bit.
I don't know if you want that, but
That's kind of a good look.
yeah. So here we go.
I'm gonna do that with the other two.
Yeah. And you can also smudge with marker too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just give it a light smudge.
Yeah. And then also, if you feel like you messed up at any point, remember that you can make that a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You can buy raffle tickets for a chance to win these Esther Day cards.
Yes.
Please do.
And then all the
So
proceeds
there's a link.
Go to this.
There's a link in the chat. And you can receive this card, which I'm excited to do. I'm excited to send it to you. It'll like give purpose to my day tomorrow. Not that not that otherwise I wouldn't, but it'll make my day brighter.
It's a little gift. That's the thing
Yeah.
about saying I love you, is that it's a gift to the person, but it's also a gift to you.
Yeah. I will say that some of my friends have expressed that when I give them a handmade card, they're like, "Oh, Sarah, you give me handmade cards," and then that makes me feel bad for like just getting you a card I bought. And I'm like, no, it's not a transaction, you know?
Right.
Like I do this because I like to. Only one of my friends
Yeah.
said that. Usually they just like it.
Yeah.
But you've made me some homemade cards.
I've tried.
You're good.
Well, that's nice of you to say.
They're very good.
That's good. It's good to know that this is your love language. This is going to be very important information moving forward.
You didn't know?
I mean, I knew that you loved making them. I didn't know you loved receiving them.
Yeah. I like it. These are great, John.
Yeah.
I like your sign. How did you land on your symbol?
Oh, I just like the idea of intersection as
Yeah.
a statement of love.
We're coming along here.
Yeah.
It does look, are you guys seeing letters? Is it like an F or a G?
I'm seeing a bit of a G, and then this is
Yeah.
where mine's at, and then I'm just going to do the last 3 up here and have it kind of cascade downward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Maybe a cursive Q, someone suggests. I think it doesn't look like a letter so much as it looks like a thing within a thing, an
Yeah.
abstraction within an abstraction. I'm okay with just abstractions being abstract.
I think I might do one really big one.
Okay.
I'm feeling it coming on.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
It's happening.
After all the talk about how they have to be little, you feel a big one coming on?
Yeah. Well, bigger, but
Okay. All right, we're gonna go to
Yeah,
Craig
we're
and Chyna
going to
shortly
Grove,
so we
but-
can see Craig and Chyna.
yes, but happy Esther Day. Thank you for making art with me. How did it go, guys?
It went really
Well,
well.
I'm really excited to show my terrible drawing.
No,
But
no, no,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. No.
oh. But compared to this, come on.
I know, I feel the same way.
I
Yeah.
also didn't pick. I have a hard time following rules. I didn't pick just one thing, so I did.
Oh,
This is my
it's
love
so
language
good.
is
I love
acts of service, specifically food and beverage related acts of service.
Who consumes
Yes.
eggs and coffee every day?
oh.
I don't know. I
Wow.
mean, me when you
Cheers.
make them for me.
That's true. Yeah. And me. And I decided I wanted to counter the whole idea that the heart is love with the brain. So I drew the brain.
Oh, that's so good, Craig.
I love it. I love
It changed. It gradually changed it as I went along. But
Did you
Yeah.
guys have an idea of who you want to give it to?
I got some people in mind.
I've thought of
Okay.
some people. I don't know yet for sure. I like the
Good.
idea of giving it to our mail carrier.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are pretty close.
Yeah. They're different all the time. They change.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, we have one consistent mail carrier, which I'm very grateful for.
Stephanie.
Stephanie,
Yeah.
she's great.
Yeah.
All right, this is my finished look.
I'm getting there.
Oh,
I'm gonna take my
nice.
here, like you gotta leave it up there for a
Okay.
minute so
Yeah.
everybody can
Fantastic.
like it.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Sarah.
Okay, and this is my
That is
not final work in
beautiful.
progress. but
Beautiful.
I'm-
Looks great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
Great.
Good
Well,
work,
that was
everyone.
really fun.
Yeah.
Like it was
Okay.
very relaxing too. So
Yeah. We have
yeah.
paper and pens around all the time. Why aren't we just drawing? Why aren't we doing it
Great question. Let's
Okay.
talk about that
off camera?
at therapy.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much for the art assignment. That was really, really fun. And I bet that everybody else had fun. I hope to see some of their designs, pictures of their designs come in.
Yeah.
And we want to confirm.
Oh yeah. Is the raffle, is it closed right now? I believe the raffle has closed, but I need to confirm that.
Let's see.
So, well, this is the waiting to confirm the raffle is closed. Music. Yes.
Raffle's
yes,
closed.
Yes.
Excellent.
Raffle is closed.
The names are going to be pulled, and we will announce them just before we start our final segment with
Yeah.
John.
Mm-hmm.
And we're really excited. I'm excited to see who's winning those prizes, who's winning the art assignments that John and Sarah did,
Yeah.
and the books and the T-shirt.
Mhm.
And I hope it's me.
But again, you didn't. I don't think you signed up for the raffle.
No,
but-
I didn't. I was busy. I
Yeah.
was
Okay.
busy.
Yeah.
So it's unlikely, is
you
what
know
you're
what?
saying.
I can give you my art, and
I'll give you my art.
and I'll write a book for you as
Okay.
well.
Actually, no, I'm supposed to send this to somebody else.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. All right. Fine. Okay. All right. So now I think it might be time to do a love language lightning round.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we did this last year and it was really fun.
Mhm.
And it's an important part of Esther Day to think of ways to say I love you, express that feeling without necessarily coming right out and saying those words, and in a way that feels like genuine
Mhm.
and simple and maybe silly.
Mhm.
That's how we say I love you without saying it a lot.
Oh yeah, we are constantly joking.
Goofy,
Constantly
goofy.
joking.
And so we're
Yeah.
just going to take turns going back and forth and
Mm-hmm.
say ways to say I love you without saying I love you.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Lay it on me.
You want some eggs?
Yes, I do want some eggs. How about a cup of coffee?
She's gotten really good at making coffee, actually, because she's a barista now, and she does make. We
my
have
literal job.
We have the stuff. She got the stuff at home, and now she makes me really legit lattes. We'll call them.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the
With art and everything.
with art. She can do the art on the latte.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my art assignment.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Be safe. Let me know when you get there. Okay.
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 I'm not leaving, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's a way to say I love you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I'll just I will text you a GIF. How about that?
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Gifts.
Yeah.
Memes and gifs that's one of my love languages, especially
Yeah.
one of my platonic love languages.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen,
Mm-hmm.
I saw this and I thought of you. So I got this for you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, listen, I saw this and I thought of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh. I'm pretty sure I gave this to you.
Oh.
Interesting.
You look like you needed to relax. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Yeah.
What else?
Uh.
Oh, let's see. Hang on. Sorry, I got a text.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Yep.
Delightful.
Mm-hmm.
What
Okay.
else? Let's see. What's
how about-
what everybody else saying? I love sharing music with people. That is a great way. Yeah, like this song made me think of you. I think
Oh,
you'd
yeah.
like this song.
Or a playlist.
Uh-huh. Creating something with my bare hands, full of details, things that they love, making playlists, book recommendations,
Mm-hmm.
secret codes. That's fun.
Yeah.
Text when you get home. Standing on the porch and waving bye, making sure someone gets to their car safely.
I mean, this might not apply to everybody, but if you live with the person,
Mm-hmm.
cleaning, loading the dishwasher, doing the laundry,
So good.
I feel like that might be even better than hearing I love you. Just getting stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, depending on the situation, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Like if someone says I love you and they're expecting I love you return and you just do chores, that might not be right. But
I love you. Here's your laundry.
yeah.
Oh man. Let's see. A comfortable silence with someone that you love, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I thought of well, I gave you the comfier chair.
You did give me the comfier chair.
Yeah, look at my chair is no wheels and it's just like a lower back.
Man,
Yeah.
that I do feel really loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
you look like you need some time alone.
Okay. Thanks. Sarah says leaving your phone in a different room. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, turning your phone off.
Ooh. Yeah. Like I'm gonna focus on you. I struggle with that.
we created, this might be slightly off topic, but we created a word for when someone's on their phone and you want their full attention.
Oh yeah.
And it usually works when we do it.
Bluebell.
Bluebell, we say bluebell. And then
Sorry.
the other person's like, "Oh, I've been looking at my phone." Okay, I will
Yeah.
stop. Usually they're a little annoyed, but you know.
Okay, who are you talking about? Because you only say that to me. Usually they're a little annoyed.
Well, I'm annoyed when that happens. When you want me to look, put my phone down sometimes.
But it's about love. It's about time together.
Mhm.
It's about focusing on the other person.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I think that we should probably bring back Lori.
Okay.
And now that we're all feeling the love,
Yeah.
And she can introduce another special segment, the
Yeah.
Messages of Love.
Messages of love.
Yep. And then after that, we will be hearing from John Green.
Yeah.
I
But
still don't know if he realizes it's Sunday.
I don't know what he could possibly be doing because he certainly can't be doing Question Tuesday.
Absolutely not.
No.
Nope, not allowed.
Oh, Chyna and Craig love a comfy chair.
Love is a comfy chair.
Love is a comfy chair.
That's right.
Hello? Hello? I think they're muted. Oh.
Unmute.
Yay! Welcome.
Yeah.
Not yet, honey. Oh,
I can hear you.
We're
You're
unmuted.
here.
We're here.
unmuted.
Yeah.
We're here. Well, we have to sing that song. We're here because we're here because we're here. Well, Brian's not here to sing, so we thought we would just do a duet for you.
Go ahead. Yep, please.
Or not.
What's a famous duet?
I'll show you my lovely,
Oh.
I did a bunch of cool figures here, but I started
wow.
planting, and then I decided to try to make them look like they were planted in the garden. I just didn't finish. Because
That's
isn't
great.
that the best thing in the world to plant
I
hearts?
love that.
Yes.
Isn't that good? And they're going to grow?
That is
The
good.
I think
seeds
that's
of
a
love.
pretty, it was a completely new concept to me, but I probably
I like
stole
it.
it from somewhere. I think I'm going to paint one with growing hearts in the garden.
I love it.
So anyway, Esther Day, whether this one is the 1st or the 15th or the 16th, which it is, the 16th, it's a day about community. It's a day that happened naturally and organically. And the fact that Esther got to pick it is why it's the story we tell all the time about Esther and her heritage that carries on, right? So I just wanted to read a passage as we're going to give everybody an opportunity to participate. That's kind of what Esther Day is about. And this Esther Day party is you participate in art, you get to participate, often in music. We get to participate in the answer session with John. And I also wanted to mention a couple of the quotes that people have already written when they were signing up for tickets, because several of them talk about how important this community is to them. But I wanted to start by mentioning from Esther's book what she said when she was talking about heaven. And this, I'll tie it in. It sounds serious, but she had a lot of serious thinking to do. She says, I do think about dying a lot, and I finally grasped that I will no longer live on earth, but I'm working on the actual progress of death and the people missing me part, And this is on a page you can easily find if you have this book, because it has her flowers over here that she drew. And she says, maybe you're interested in hearing about my heaven. My heaven would be this all green hillside with a really blue sky and lots of pink and colorful flowers that's completely calm and serene that I could run and run and run through without oxygen. That would be nice. And she says, maybe one day I'll get to do that. I don't even remember what I thought about even a year ago. Maybe you don't either. Maybe brains just forget what they thought earlier or something. And then she says, I do hope that when the day comes, whether in 1, 10, or 100 years, 100th Esther Day, I don't know how many of us will be here, but I don't want you to think of me and feel sad. And that's not what it's about. She says, even now while I'm alive, don't think of me and say, oh, poor girl, it's sad she's sick. Not that you do that. Think of me and the sunshine and how I love animals and drawing something nice, Sarah. Like this smiley. Oh, I'm such a good smiley artist. And you guys had the same concept. Wayne was going to read a couple of the quotes that came in as people were buying tickets. Lots of people were also making comments, and I wrote down some of them.
It's my birthday today, and I'd love to celebrate it by celebrating love. I'm 2 days shy of the, oh, sorry. Is that crossed?
Yeah, wait, those are
Okay.
the ones to read.
Right.
Those aren't crossed off, those are highlighted. Those are highlighted.
Those are the ones crossed off. I know, they're the ones highlighted. Okay.
But that was from Rain, and happy birthday, Rain.
So this one says, being a part of Nerdfighteria enriches my life daily. Love pours out from the beautiful community that Esther loved. and I'm so happy to celebrate that love. That's from Eli. And then I love the community you guys are building and appreciate the platonic love and support we all share. It's a joy to be part of it and to see how you're making the world a better place. From Adrita. And one more, long-time lurker, first-time participant. Thanks for creating such an inviting community. And that's from Hannah the Lurker. So, thank you.
And that's such a that's such a rewarding it's so rewarding to read those comments, because that's really what Michelle, with all of her work on these parties and all of the efforts that we are putting into the social media aspect of things, it's really just to build the community, the things that we do. And you guys are the community. You are Esther Day. It's not just it's not just us.
It's like a big body or building, and you
Yeah.
see Esther's quirky side, and you see the serious piece, and you see the two mismatched socks, and it's like a living organism, right?
Yeah, and what's coming next is an opportunity for you guys to each, there's going to be a timer set for 2 minutes, and you're going to get an opportunity. In 2 minutes, you're not going to be able to say I love you to all the people you need to say I love you to today, but you can get a start and practice, just like we saw Chyna and Craig practicing their ways of saying I love you to someone. You can say I love you. Just because we're trying all these non-love comments doesn't mean that you can't just say I really love you a lot. That's okay too. It can be platonic and it can be more than that. We have lots of different kinds of love in us. And I just wanted to, some of you that are here today, I don't know if you can raise your hands if you were here today on the comments, that the first Esther Day that we did in person, which was
2011.
2000.
Well,
2000. So I'm thinking of the one in the church in Quincy.
2012.
And there were a lot of local
2012.
folks that came
Yeah.
to that one. And that was when we first did this moment of taking time to say, I love you to the people in your life that you don't say it to often enough. And I always think of like siblings and, parents, sometimes a dad, or, that cousin that was so close to you when you were growing up and you've kind of lost touch or don't do stuff together. And those people where you can take time to say, call them, say, hey, I don't know what you're doing today, but I'm at this event and I just want you to know how much I love you and how much you mean to me, and or write a note. So we're going to give you that opportunity, just like we've, just so that you put it into practice, and don't consider this that you have done your job for today. This was your practice session, and now go do a few more of them later on. So we're going to give you an opportunity. You're going to see a timer pop up, and go and say I love you.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes of blessing.
Awesome. Okay. Did you get it done?
I got it done.
Okay. Yep, I fired off a couple of texts to people that I don't necessarily reach out to as often as I should.
Mm-hmm.
My brother.
Yeah, I mean,
I do love him.
I do see these people that I've texted, but I don't tell them that I love them.
Mm-hmm. It is important, though. You know, you
Mhm.
need to know that. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that everyone had a good 2 minutes reaching out, and it doesn't have to stop here. Continue after, when this is over. Still, Esther Day isn't over, and we can keep reaching out to the people that we love and letting them know that we love them and that we are thinking about them and wishing them well.
Mhm.
And without further ado, it is time to make sure that John knows that it's Sunday.
Oh yeah, I know.
Not Tuesday.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna be so embarrassed.
Like, how
when
is he
finds
gonna-
out.
what's
It's
the-
I feel
yeah.
so bad for him.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm sure you guys all know John, but he is a New York Times best-selling author of like a gajillion books, including Looking for Alaska, An Abundance of Catherines, Paper Towns, The Fault in Our Stars.
Did
Man,
he do
y'all are
100 years of,
getting some deep cuts
did he
there.
do 100 Years of Solitude? Is
I
that?
think that was me.
Okay,
I think,
yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I wish.
Sure.
Chyna, great move on the earring change.
Oh, thank you. I've
Oh.
got jumping spiders now.
Don't think that sort of thing goes unnoticed around here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe there's more in store. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Wait, do we have to do the raffle announcement? Also, the raffle winners?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that now?
Yeah.
That's right. Blew right past it. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? We got raffle winners.
Yeah. Do we have them though? Did someone send us the raffle winners?
I don't know.
do.
Raffle announcement. Hibbity bibbity.
Oh, here they are. Okay.
All right. Ooh,
Okay.
all right. We're announcing the three winners of the 3 books. You don't
Yes.
have to share one book. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Book 1, Megan Livengood.
Woo!
Livengood? I
There's
prefer
really
living
no way
good.
to know.
I prefer Living Good.
Living Good.
I really like Living Good.
Book
Okay.
2,
Uh,
Nicole Ezell.
Nicole Ezell. And book 3, Madison
Not Madison.
Addison.
Addison Sale.
Yeah. Addison Sale. Yes. That's the town we're in, is Madison. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The winner of the T-shirt is Noah Van Dam.
Yep. And
Well, and then there is a surprise. There was going to be a raffle for just Sarah's art, but
Yeah.
then we got John's art too. So, we got 2 more winners.
whoa. Okay. Sarah's art, Brittany Churchill.
And John's art,
Brittany.
Yeah.
Lucas Marquette.
Marquette.
Woo!
All right.
Congratulations,
Lucas.
everybody. Now on to this, John. Do you know that it is Sunday?
I'm devastated to learn that it's Sunday. I mean, that means that I can't do a question Tuesday.
No.
I know. So thank you guys for coming. This has
No,
been
I can
great.
do a question Sunday, Chyna. It's a
Oh.
new innovation.
Brilliant pivot.
New innovation.
They said it couldn't be done.
Question Tuesday on Sunday. People said it couldn't be done, but it's going to be done. I'm very excited to chat with y'all and to answer all your silly Sunday questions. But I wanted to begin just by something, and this might be a preview of a future Vlogbrothers video, something I've been thinking about a lot. We recently discovered that my grandmother's wedding ring, my nanny, who grew up in a little town in Tennessee, her wedding ring we inherited. And my mother and I discovered that the date on her wedding ring is not the date that she got married. It is the date that someone else got married, her great-grandfather, or her grandfather. So my great-great-grandfather passed down his wife's wedding ring eventually to my grandmother and now to us. And the wedding date is February 27th, 1869. And the person who got married, his name was John Thomas, and her name was Maud. And I was thinking about the fact that the first act of love, and you can leave your questions in the Q&A tab if you want, but the first act of love that we bestow upon a human being, in many cases, is giving them a name. Sometimes we give them a name even before they're born. Certainly, we give them a name, almost always in the days after their birth. And this is one of the first acts of, not the first act of love necessarily, but one of the first acts of love that we show someone. It's also one of the last acts of love we show someone. If you think about someone like my great-great-grandmother, Maud Goodrich, the last thing that I know about her, I know very little about her except for her name. I know the date she got married. I know where she was living in the 1910 census, whatever, but I know very little about her as a person. I can glimpse very little of her interiority, but I can know that she was loved and she was named by people who loved her. And that act of naming and remembering names, I think, does become very important to us because it's a way of expressing the love that we have for each other and the way that love survives. Literally survives death, in the sense that she is, although I know very little about Maud, she is still my great-great-grandmother. I can still hold her wedding ring in my hand. Anonymous attendee asks, what's your favorite part of Esther Day? My favorite part of Esther Day is this, getting to be with Michelle and Evangeline and Abby and everybody and Lori and Wayne and Abe and everybody who organizes Esther Day and makes it so special and amazing. China and Craig bring me great joy. Being in their company is always a pleasure, whether it's publicly or privately. And then doing Sarah's art, so this is my favorite part. It's a way that our community gathers together and remembers Esther and also celebrates what Esther wanted us to celebrate. So it's not only about memory, it's also about celebration and embracing love in all its many complexities. Would you rather sneeze every time you write a word or forget every fifth word you were going to write? I mean, this is a horrible game. They would both be bad, but I think the only answer is that I can't forget every fifth word I write because that would make it impossible to write. So I think that I'm going to have to sneeze every time I write a word, which means 70,000 sneezes per book, but actually many more because I delete and rewrite so much. It would be hundreds of thousands of sneezes per book. I might only have one book left in me, given all the sneezing that would be necessary. It would be debilitating. And you know what I could, you know what, the only, maybe I would dictate, the only fun part of sneezing every time I write a word is the one email I would write for the rest of my life, my out of office message, which would be, unfortunately, I can't reply to your email because I sneeze every time I write a word and it's just not worth it. Um, um, how do we remember and continue to imagine others complexly in a world that feels increasingly selfish and divided? Sometimes it feels exhausting to be empathetic. I agree, Amanda. And like, there are barriers to empathy that exist for a reason, right? And I think we can be empathetic without being pushovers or doormats or whatever. But I think the work of the challenge of being empathetic toward those who, the challenge set forth in my faith tradition to love one's enemies, to love the people who are can be very difficult for us to love naturally is one of the biggest challenges in my life. And I don't have a good answer for your question because it's something I struggle with every day. And it is exhausting to try to be empathetic toward those who don't extend us empathy in return. And I sometimes wonder if it's worth it. And I struggle with it a lot. But I also think that it's what I'm called to do and asked to do. So, yeah. Esther made some pretty goofy doodles. Do you have a favorite? Oh man, I love the doodles in that book. And but I think above all, Esther was a very good smiley artist, as she was well aware from what Lori read. So yeah, I would say smiles. Probably. Um, yeah. Amanda asks, John, are we fish? I mean, in the broadest sense, yes, all vertebrates are fish. Monkeys are fish, and cats are fish, and how do I figure that we're fish? Well, we crawled out of the ocean, and we are closer related to many fish than fish are to each other. We just carry around the water inside of us instead of swimming in the water. We lug the water around, this sort of brackish mix of waters. But ultimately, fish is a category, and this is another way in which we're like running up against the insufficiencies of language, I think. Um, so I think that we are not fish, but we also are fish, if that makes sense. It doesn't. Has your opinion changed on puppy-sized elephants versus elephant-sized puppies? No, I'm still in favor of puppy-sized elephants, and I still fear Clifford the big red dog. I think a very large dog, and I say this as somebody who owns a dog, who has a dog in the family. If Potato suddenly became extremely large, and Sarah, I think you would agree with this, it would be terrifying. Potato would be a threat, whereas a puppy-sized elephant is a lovely animal and could probably be taught to be potty trained, you know, unlike Potato. Potato's potty trained, Sarah says. How to say I love you to yourself? Well, I think this is a very difficult thing, right? Like, sometimes we can extend empathy to other people that we struggle to extend to our own selves, or we can. I remember when I was writing Turtles All the Way Down, I felt very bad for Aza, and I felt a lot of love toward Aza in her suffering with OCD in a way that it's very difficult for me to extend that same love to myself. And I don't fully understand why that is, but that's an important thing for me to grapple with and understand, that I struggle to send that love to myself. So I think it's really important. Um, my husband Luis is anxious about home repairs. Hey Sarah, hey Luis. Sarah and Luis, I don't want to brag, but we are like we're involved in their marriage, Sarah. Yeah. Um, do you have any? Oh, the question just went away. Um, the question just disappeared. Oh, do you have any general advice for getting past the anxiety and realizing it'll be okay? Well, I am very anxious about home repairs, Sarah. It's anxiety provoking because it's expensive, and also there's a stranger in my house, or I'm trying to do the repairs, which is maybe even more stressful. Certainly more stressful for Sarah. Um, and but you got to look to your friends. You got to look to your friends on YouTube. You got to look to your friends on YouTube. That's great advice, Sarah. Why don't you come do Question Tuesday with me?
Something on my car.
Sarah, once Sarah's working on something, it's hard to get her off the
Yeah. Hello again.
yeah. Show off what you've got so far. This is gorgeous.
It looks, yeah, I like it.
I like it too. I
But
don't
I'm
think
still-
I don't think you have a ton of work left to do.
No.
We know Hank has done Dungeons and Dragons, but John, have you played any tabletop RPGs? Yes, I play D&D with my kid. Less so now, but when he was like between the ages of 9 and 13 or 14, we played all the time.
Yeah.
And I was the dungeon master. And I'll tell you what, being a dungeon master for
It's a
like
lot of work.
5, 10-year-olds is challenging.
John would finish dungeon mastering and then let's just go like collapse on a couch or in a bed and just like
It's a form of performance, and I
Yeah.
find performance a little exhausting. But yes, Henry is 15. He is getting his driver's permit. He will soon be on the road. It is appropriately strange that this tiny little baby is now a 15-year-old boy.
Yep.
What have you unlearned recently that made you see the world more clearly? Oh gosh, that's a great question. What am I unlearning? I'm unlearning a lot of my preconceived notions about the strength of the strength of institutions that I think has made me see the world more clearly, but not in a way that is tremendously encouraging. But
know.
I used to think of institutions as sort of invulnerable, especially in the US, and of course that just isn't the case. I spoke to somebody yesterday who worked at USAID, and which was the foreign aid instrument of the U.S. government, and basically that suddenly ceased to exist in a way that nobody thought was constitutional, but still happened. And it was really interesting to talk to them because they were like, I had no idea that this could happen, and even months later, they were still trying to sort of make sense of it and come to a place of acceptance of what had happened to them and to their colleagues, and most importantly to the work that they did trying to deliver tuberculosis and malaria care to people around the world. Why do you think we care about the past? Asks Nico. Well, Sarah, what did William Faulkner say?
The past is never past.
The past is never dead.
The past is never dead.
It's not even past.
It's not even past. There we go.
The past is present in our lives. The past is part of our present, and
it's amazing. It's an amazing resource for us to learn good and bad.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes.
That's huge, I think. And also it's a way into understanding and thinking about the present. And then there's also the people from the past who can inform our understanding of the world today. And to whom we can still extend and should, I think, still extend love.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best plant? Oh, I'm going to say habaneros.
Wow, that's...
Habanero peppers are the best plant.
No.
Oh, they're so resilient.
Okay.
All the other peppers in our garden are
okay.
struggling, but habaneros, man, they find a way.
Okay.
They find a way. If you had to
I like beans or legumes.
I like a bean. I like a legume, but I love a pepper plant.
Okay.
Pepper plants are just beautiful. Like they're physically beautiful.
Okra.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, somebody said oaks are pretty good in the chat, which is good point. Like plants are also trees.
Amazing.
They're all great.
They're all really, I mean, maybe not kudzu.
I don't have a lot of enemy plants. Kudzu is one.
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle is a big one in the Midwest. So we struggle a lot with honeysuckle.
Invasives.
Who the F is Hank? Hank is a length of twine. It's about 100 feet. How much cold brew is too much cold brew? When you start to get a little jittery, when you start to get a little shaky,
I think China can answer.
China's the expert in that field, but I think when you start to feel the caffeine
The
really
jitters.
coursing through you,
Yes.
you become anxious, you become a little overwhelmed. Craig's never had this feeling. He can drink an infinite amount of coffee. But yeah.
Harsh on the stomach too.
If love was a type of food, what kind do you think it would be? Now, I want to say something soft and embracing and warm, but then there's also I think love can be very, very many kinds of
Like
things.
a chicken pot pie.
I was thinking a
Your
chicken
mom,
soup.
Sydney Green,
Yeah,
makes
a really good chicken pot pie.
ridiculously good chicken pot pie with homemade
Yeah.
pie crust, homemade chicken. Like she doesn't, she like roasts a chicken or poaches a chicken.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty great.
God, it's amazing.
It's my mom's chicken noodle soup is also really good, and I associate that with love. Like when I'm sick, my mom still will bring me chicken noodle soup and stuff.
Pasta. Ooh, steaming bowl.
But then there's also there's another kind of love, right? Which is like thrilling and overwhelming, and like when you meet someone remember the first time we met our best friends Chris and Rena. Like I wanted to hang out with them again so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, how long till I can hang out with them again? And Sarah was like, play it cool. And
you're gonna scare them off.
And that's more like a hot sauce kind of love, like a homemade hot sauce. Like when my mom makes hot sauce for me,
Like a gift.
that also can feel like
Ooh,
love.
stracciatella from Hannah.
Ooh, yes.
Banana bread pudding. Yeah, this is making me hungry.
How do I pick a grad school after
bread
Ellie? Jeez. I mean, that's the thing.
They're all trying to sell themselves to me,
and I can't tell what's real anymore. Sarah, God, sorry. How did you pick a grad school?
I looked at their programs and their faculty, and I checked to make sure that the faculty whose classes I really wanted to take weren't on sabbatical.
Smart.
I thought about where I'd want to live. And I wanted to make sure that, I was thinking of grad school for a very specific target afterward.
Right.
So I wanted to study a particular kind of art, and so I wanted to make sure that they were offering the kinds of classes that I wanted to take.
Yeah.
So I think it really depends. But it's not something it's an investment, and you gotta think about that.
Yeah. All right, let's have a couple more questions.
Yes.
This one from Savannah is maybe a good question to end on, Sarah. How do we continue to believe in the power of stories and art when reality feels like so much? Now, this is something I've been up against a lot in my life in the last 5 years because I stopped writing fiction because I didn't feel anymore the power of stories. I felt like my moment couldn't be responded to with stories, only with the truth. And that was really a profound, difficult feeling for me because I'd kind of banked my career on story mattering and story being transformative in people's lives, but also transformative in the social order, right? I felt like stories could increase empathy and could make people bridge divides and bridge canyons of empathy gaps. And I really believed that like stories and art could be powerful in the world, not just within our individual lives. And I started to feel like maybe they couldn't be. I started to feel like maybe it felt like it wasn't working, on some level. And so I tried to do a different kind of writing. I tried to turn to telling the truth and speaking as myself instead of trying to imagine characters and stories, and that has its own power, and I think that can work and can be transformative in the social order, but I also think it was very sobering, I guess, to write Everything is Tuberculosis and then have in the months around that book's release have tuberculosis care be devastated, right? Like that indicated to me that there was also a way in which that was insufficient. That response, that artistic response of nonfiction was insufficient. And so now I find myself back to writing stories. I think we have to be able to separate two things. One is I know for a fact that stories can be transformative in the lives of individuals because they've been transformative in my life. I think I would be a different person and live a different life if I hadn't read Toni Morrison's Song of Solomon in high school, if I hadn't been given books like Their Eyes Were Watching God, if I didn't have those relationships with those stories, I think my world would be diminished and my life would be diminished. And so on that level, I have to believe that stories can be transformative because I've heard so often that they're transformative, and I believe that. I also have to believe that they can be transformative in the social order, but I don't think the gift of empathy increases throughout history in a linear way. I think instead we have to accept that the gift of empathy can be taken away from us, and we can lose it, and individuals can lose it, and societies can lose it, and when that happens, it's catastrophic. And I think we are going through a period where it feels like empathy is the ability to understand the complex and multitudinous humanity that's deserving of love, especially among the most vulnerable people, is not headed in the direction that I wish it were headed. But I have to believe that stories can be part of rebuilding that, and that we can, our work is to try to rebuild the world, especially, the measure of that is how the world works for the most vulnerable and marginalized among us, in my opinion. And so um, we have to be able to believe that we can rebuild the world together. I don't think stories are the center of how that happens, right? Like I think the people who deliver care and deliver love and deliver food to people are really the people who are at the center of that story. But stories are part of what holds that up, holds that together, holds the fabric together. And as Faulkner said, since we were quoting Faulkner, one of the pillars that can help us to endure and prevail. And I really do believe that. And when it's harder to believe, I need to believe it more. So,
No, I'm not writing to you.
oh, I thought
I'm
usually
writing.
usually when Sarah starts writing something down, she's writing down like, John, stop talking. One time she texted me like during an event and she was like, time to move on to questions.
Somebody's got to tell you. Yeah. I'm writing down the winner of my card.
Oh,
So
great.
I can write out the card to Brittany Churchill.
Great. Yeah, well, we're really grateful to be with y'all. It's always so special. I mean, yesterday's so special to me, and I know it is to our community too, and to the Earl family, and to all the folks who work on This Star Won't Go Out, many of whom are volunteers and just do incredible work to expand access to financial support for people living with cancer. It's really, really important work. And I think the Earl family saw up close how hard it is, especially in the American system, for families of kids living with cancer. And Esther saw that up close. And the work that they do is just hugely transformative. So we're really grateful to be with y'all. Really grateful for This Star Won't Go Out, and really grateful to be with Craig and Chyna too.
Absolutely. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted, but you can unmute yourselves, I think.
I'm grateful for the unmute button.
Yeah.
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 And for the mute button.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Oh,
mute
yeah.
button is sometimes very important.
Oh, yeah. Man. Yes. You have no idea what we were talking about. No, just kidding. That was fantastic. Thank you so much, guys.
It's great to be with you. It's such a joy. Wait, is that a third pair of earrings?
No, it's a fourth pair of earrings, unfortunately.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a different shirt.
oh,
different shirt.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he's just copying my thing.
Yeah, I am.
so.
I absolutely am.
Costume change.
Costume
Yeah.
change is the
We
key.
can remember this for next year.
Yeah, next year we'll bring our A game when it comes to
Just
costume.
shave your head, and then you'll realize that the only thing you have left to adorn is your ears.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or your shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna bring everybody back on screen and say goodbye, and thank you to everyone for coming. This has been absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy to be back for a second year in a row.
Yes.
And
This is great. Bring everyone on. We are all fish, and we're all gonna
So
come
grateful
on.
to
yourself.
everybody, to
yesterday.
Yeah.
Untapped Inkwell and Max and Amanda and This is just great. What a great, oh, and Abby's back. What a great
Abby's
group
back. Yep.
with those
Hey.
kiddos.
It's so great to see
here.
all of the
Hi,
Earl
everyone. Happy Esther
family and
Day.
Earl family.
Happy
That was-
Esther
that
Day.
was so
Happy
wonderful.
Esther Day.
Esther Day.
Michelle left.
Happy Esther Day.
Oh, Michelle, shout out to Michelle and to Abby and Max for their help and for all
Thank
of you guys
you.
that came. And lots of people who didn't come to the event today had sent notes or bought raffle tickets or so
Look at that baby.
lots of people participated.
All right. I could eat that baby right up.
Big baby.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
so
Loic.
my
That's
grandchild, that's my youngest grandchild, Loic, and I got to see him born, and
What a
he was only
cutie.
7 pounds, and he's 5 months, and he's wearing like 24-month clothes.
Yeah.
There's
They just
ours.
keep getting
You're
bigger.
gonna be a big boy.
He wants to catch up with his brother and sister.
Love in the world.
Oh.
Love
Earl family keeps growing.
All right.
All right. We love y'all.
All
Happy
right,
Esther
Happy Esther
Day.
Day. Happy Esther Day. We love you all today.
Thank you
Love
so
to
much.
Thank you, Chyna and
Bye.
Craig and John.
Bye. Thank you all.
No.
Amanda.